Howdy, Red Faction. So, guess what? Tweet time. This week in Destiny, November 7th of 2024. This week in Destiny, we're preparing for Act 2. That's an exclamation point, not Act 3. Act 2. While we still have fun gathering our candy and collecting all of the Festival of Lost goodies, we're also looking ahead for the start of Act 2 in a couple weeks, so let's get into it. So, there's going to be a developer live stream on November 12th at 10 a.m. So about an hour before reset. You can watch it on Twitch, and you can earn the We Begin in the Stars emblem. The Grandmaster Catch-Up node goes live next week. Start with all the story missions, and we're continuing to our trend with our Grandmaster journey in this episode. For eager first-time conquerors or veterans looking to gild the title for the 10th time, we're offering more flexibility in how quickly you can reach your goals. So starting December 19th, all 9 of the Grandmaster Nightfalls for the episode in the Grandmaster Catch-Up mode. Grab your favorite fire team or find one through Fire Team Finder and continue your gilded journey, Mighty Conqueror. So, last week, streamers from 14 different regions participated in the Vespers Host speedrun, where teams had 3 hours to run Vespers Host as quickly as possible. We're excited to announce the team from Italy composed of Ginorno Gaming, Zaptor, and Surge SPS took the top spot with a time of 14 minutes and 45 seconds. This team has received a full set of Vesper Host Bungie-related items and $1,000 worth of Twitch subs. So they received some pins, the bracelet, and the jacket. Did you have a faster time than their creators? Share your clips. The wrap-up for the Hurricane Relief from Bungie Foundation, they've raised more than... They've basically reached over 250k. So 375k is what they've reached for communities threatened by both Helen and Milton. Back in Milton. Spooky builds to haunt your lost sectors. We asked you to share your builds, so this one is from a Revenant, showing off all the different things that this individual has used to do it. A solo Warlock one, a Void Titan one, a Void Hunter using Radiance and Parasite, a Stasis Titan, and other stuff. Some different creations for pumpkin ghosts. Kind of the ghost shells in-game and the ones created by just actual pumpkins. Looks pretty cool. More pumpkin carving. The Lone Wolf perk has its own pumpkin, which I think a lot of people are really liking. Titan P is here instead of Agent P. Oh, okay, that's cool. A whole minion set to go up. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's okay. I get what they're doing there. The Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay. So, some player support stuff. So, in update 8.1.0.4, we fixed the RNG perk weighting issues. We'd like to take a moment to thank all our community members who helped in identifying the issues, and thanks to their efforts and to help players get their hands on some of the impacted weapons, we have the following planned. From November 19th through December 3rd, Vespers Host will offer double drops for encounters and activity completions. Both armor and weapon rewards can now drop from encounter completions. So if you want a roll of one of the weapons, there you go. Or even hit up the master to get Artifice armor. On November 19th, Banshee will have a small collection of weapons in the tower with curated perk rolls. Our goal is to get you some of the perk combinations that are a bit harder due to the bug. We do not currently have a planned deadline for acquisition, but we recommend picking up those at your earliest convenience. So this is what you'll get. And some people have kind of talked about this. Okay. So for bros, they'll have fluid barrel, accurized round, slide shot, explosive payload, smooth grip, and handling masterwork. Multi-Mac will have all that. I don't know why you want attrition or kinetic tremors unless you're going for like a PvE one. And Deadly Kindness, I think PvE related. Compass Rose, PvP related. Hothead, PvE. Chill Inhibitor, which you have to do. You have to at least complete the newest dungeon. So that's why they're also offering double rewards. I've done at least all these. I've not done the dungeon yet. There'll be a deep dive covering the issue more in detail, but this will take time, and they'll provide a date for that when it happens. Last week, investigate issue were focusing options for the festival loss, featured older weapons, and so okay. The recent patch notes, some player issues. Players being able to pick up the Solstice quest during this. The curated role from Ava has Trench Barrel. It should not. Players advance to the point where the Archbishop card is meant to drop before they own the weapon. We'll auto-complete. Okay. Health is not regenerating in Vanguard Ops. Huh? Okay, Guard Salvation volatile talent transfers is on the table due to the encounter soft lock. And the following trying requirements. Get some more guitar errors. Some art of the week. Savathun meeting a warlock wearing her mask. Using Isa tomorrow and Wings of Sacred Dawn. Boar is the AD. Okay. Okay. 4 times precision, Arcane Embrace is good, but the Lone Wolf closing time is good in PvP. Interesting. Just drop it already, headless ones. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of coverage of the TWID for this week. To all the crafty guardians out there for both builds and artwork and everything, great work as always. Congrats to the team that won the speed run, doing it in under 15 minutes when they had 3 hours. Hopefully those are comfortable. To everyone who supported the Bungie Foundation Hurricane Relief, good stuff. What will Act 2 of this kind of commence with? In my thoughts, just before all this, before November 12th, which is about 5 days from now. One, I hope we get to see a deeper connection that we're kind of experiencing with everything going on with the Scorn, and kind of more of a reason for why the Cabal are so invested in this. The fact that a majority of the stuff for this is like an onslaught mode, I think is great. I do wish, though, that they kind of they don't do something they did last season. I don't want to see the battlegrounds. I think that should be like kind of a first and third kind of a thing that you do. I kind of want a release of bringing back that, because as you know, when you play on Kel's Grave, that's a Gambit map. Bring that back. So far what we have is we have Widow's Court, Eventide Ruins, and Kel's Grave. You would think with Scorn and dealing with Cabal, and you know how the Dread are there, and Scorn are on. Yeah, Scorn, Cabal, some of the Dread members. I hope that they add something with the Drifter with this next one, because you would think with like this whole thing of darkness and the fact that the Drifter was involved in Forsaken, like he was, that's where we met him, was in that season or that expansion, that he has more to offer now, especially with everything going on with Mithrax and Ido and Crow, and Spider's kind of involved too with this. Like, please let Drifter be involved in this. If it's not in this act, the next act, and give us back the Gambit map for that. That'd be great. Also because I know some people are already talking about it, and I'm just going to share my thoughts on it. I probably just said it in the live stream, but I'm too tired to remember. We're kind of in this meta of pulse rifles, and as much as that makes me happy, it kind of annoys me at the same time. I think Destiny is at its greatest when the metas are varied. If you want to run a fusion rifle with a hand cannon, you're good. When you run a pulse rifle with a shotgun, you're good. When you run an auto rifle with a sniper, or any other combination, you're good. One thing I'm not liking is, I think the only reason why we're seeing Gambit probably even have a higher playtime is because they brought back Bygones. Which I'm happy for, because I love Bygones. But the feeling that you have to like grind this to get a roll on a weapon, like I have a roll for mine that I love. Like mine is, Arrowhead, Ricochet with Keep Away and Head Seeker, and I believe it had a Range Masterwork. Yeah, like that's mine. But a lot of people are like, well, High Ground should be like the one you go for, and then Under Pressure. I'm like, yeah, I have to grind to do that, and I already have a good, separate one for that. Like, throwing an auto rifle in for this season as like your pursuit weapon, and then the meta being revolving around pulse rifles, especially with things like Graviton. I think Graviton needs to be they need to rein in its like ability to kill as fast as what it does, because it just seems very like off-putting. That's my opinion. With pulse rifles, they're really going to take a look at High Ground and see how it is as a damage dealer, especially when it's enhanced, along with combining that with like Under Pressure or Keep Away. I think a weapon that gets increased damage no matter what, like High Ground was always a perk you kind of never really went for. But when they put it on a weapon that has like the fire rate that Bygones does, that you can like enhance to make it better, kind of, I don't know, in my opinion, feels off-putting. So I think, as much as I love using Bygones, I love it. unless I absolutely feel the need to bring it out, I'm probably gonna run the blast furnace, or I'm probably gonna start using auto rifles and sidearms more. Um, just because I want to feel like I'm actually going to, put in stuff. I'm also going to, as much as I've been love using shotguns lately, I was playing yesterday before I got very very inebriated. I found love of using snipers again, and it was fun. So yeah, bringing back auto rifles and snipers into my loadout. As fun as it has been using, the Matador that I have, I just feel like I have more fun using a sniper. um, I mean, heck, I even have a you know, I'm gonna try to get the multi-mac that I have because I want to try that. And I know a lot of us are tired of auto rifles because we had to deal with the Kvostov taking over um, during last season, but I have a couple rolls on some autos I want to try out. Um, just because they're interesting to me. Let's see, what else? What else do I want to talk about? Let's see, do I have any good energy autos that I would like to use? Not that one. Does that do again? Strongest damage output. And I have to look at what auto has. And then I need to grab my other another sniper that I think I want to try using. If I use this, it's kind of a weird roll on the sniper. I won't lie. This one have keep away, opening shot, snapshot, opening shot. Yeah, bring that back. Oh, why did I think about using that? I have this. Yeah. So that can go back. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, I have a lot in this. Holy shit. This says keep away and opening shot. But I like this one more. So yeah. Kind of shifting our focus in terms of PvE and PvP. We're great. Well, I just saw it. Where is it? This. Let's do that instead of this one. So yeah, kind of, you know, yeah, is getting hit by pulse rifles going to be very annoying? Well, yeah, but I think kind of trying to focus away from what a bunch of other people are doing is going to be better. Sorry for ranting and raving about this, but I just kind of had to say it. I'm like a lot of other people. I'm getting annoyed with the pulse rifle meta, because it means that fun things that you want to try out you can't really try out because you're just being oppressed by a lot of people doing things that a lot of others used to complain about. You know, so I'm going to bring back sniping. I'm going to bring back using an auto rifle. But not the auto rifles that, most people are like, oh, you're going to use that auto rifle. You're the same person that probably used it during all last season. It's like, no, I used pulse rifles a lot. I mean, heck, I love my bad juju. I do. And I almost have 2,500 kills in Crucible with it. But we need to use some other things. So, yeah. There's that. But, yeah, Red Faction, with that being said, thank you for listening to my rant and rambling. I'll be live again on Sunday for Trials and other shenanigans. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys. See y'all later. Have a great weekend.